Welcome to my channel. And today we are going to discuss a very trending topic. So you might have seen that a lot of buzz is going on Gemma 4, the free model which you can run locally. So today we are going to discuss about that. And not only that, we will try to compare it with the available model like GPT 4.1, Claude Haiku 4.5, Qwen 2.5, and we will see if it is really worth hype what a lot of people in different channel are speaking, and can we really run it in our normal HP computer or Lenovo computer or our Asus laptops, which are having a decent CPUs and GPUs in it. So today, that is what we are going to do, and we will see the result whether it is worth hype or it's just a fake hype. Like always, all companies give, hey, we have this model and it's going to disrupt the market and we are killing something. So like that, if you see a lot of videos or titles that okay, Gemma 4 will kill GPT-4 or it will kill Claude Haiku or Claude Opus or Claude Sonnet. So we'll see whether it's going to kill or it's again a marketing gimmick. So having said that, let's get started with this video. And in this, what I'm going to do is I will install continue tool. It is very similar to GitHub Copilot, and we are going to do our research or comparison in VS Code. And I will have my paid model like GPT 4.1 and Claude Haiku 4.5 using GitHub Copilot. We will try to give the same prompt for all four, and then we will see the accuracy, the results, and that we will try to judge on our basis, and we will see on QA point of view also whether we can use it as an automation tool. So without wasting any time, let's get started. And if you see in my screen, we will go with the introduction, which I've already given. Then I will let you know how you need to do a tool setup, and then uh, uh, I will talk about the free models, then the paid models, then the code challenges, and finally results and verdicts. If you see right now in my screen, so I'm going to install Gemma 4 4B model in my system because my system is not a most powerful system and also it is not a least powerful. So I will let you know my configuration of the system. Second is Qwen 2.5. I took 2.5, not 3.5 again, because I have to run it locally. It's gonna consume a good amount of my CPU usage. So I took a decent model which I can compare with Gemma 4, and then we can see the result whether which one is giving a better result. Is it the Google Gemma 4 or the Alibaba Cloud Qwen 2.5? And then our paid tool anyway, it will run on the cloud. So there it does not make any sense whether I have whatever system I have. Anyway, it's gonna run in the cloud. These are the few steps how you can install Ollama. Ollama is a tool which can help you run the LLMs in your local. So you can install it in ollama.com and it can be work in your Mac OS, Linux or Windows. And the model, whatever you want, there is a command you need to write once it is installed. Ollama pull Gemma 3 colon 4b. As soon as you do it, maybe it is 4 5 GB, it will start downloading and you will start seeing in the screen. Do the same thing to install Qwen 2.5, and then if they are installed or if your server is running, you can verify using Ollama list and Ollama serve command. And now in VS Code, if you want the extension of continue, you need to go to VS Code, go to extension, and there search for continue, and then install it, and then you configure it with Ollama. And now GitHub Copilot, same thing. Go to extension, search for GitHub Copilot, install it, sign in, and finally you will see all the models which you need. This is a quick comparison. I know it is before the video I'm giving, but this is what I got from the internet, and you can see my screen. I will not go in detail. You can just freeze it and check the cost wise and whether we can run locally on where which tool I'm using, how about the code quality, speed, privacy, what it is best for. This detail is currently in my screen. I will not go on deeper. And this is my current machine configuration. I'm using HP EliteBook 640 G11, and I already researched on it which model I should run in my machine based on this configuration. And I got recommendation that I should use Gemma 3 4B and I should use Qwen 2.5 coder 7B model. So these are two models I have currently installed in my local so that it will run without any issues. So currently my system has 14 logical processor, 12 core, 32 GB RAM, Intel graphics, and it has NPU, and it is having Windows OS. So that's pretty much about our system. And now let's move to VS Code. Let's move out from the slides and let's see how on reality these tools perform. So here now you see in my left side, this is tool called continue. This is how that icon looks like when you click on it. It will also look similar to GitHub Copilot, but again, it is inside your project folder. I just created one project. Maybe if you will use agentic mode, you can see if it can create any files or coding files for you. But for demo purpose, we will use the ask mode. We will see the speed, how it works, and then we will try to analyze if it is really worth hype or not. So first thing, I will take GPT 4.1. You see, I have a lot of model and mostly they are all paid model. But to compare Gemma, I think I should compare it with 4.1 or 4.0. That is where I see it. That is the model uh, I should use to do the comparison, a fair comparison. So now this is on Cloud and GPT 4.1, and I'll just ask him a question on the latest playwright maybe. So I will ask him, can you help me create a playwright framework using Python PyTest? Simple. Okay. And I'm keeping the spelling mistake also here and just want to see the response it takes, how much time it is taking, the thinking time and all. So let's hit enter and let me copy this prompt and let me enter it here and let's see how quickly it will respond. So right now, 5 seconds gone. It is thinking and finally it responded and it is very quick. However, details are less and it gave me okay, it gave me install dependency. This is how you need to do pip install. It gave me a short folder structure, a short example with okay whether I can use conference.py and about ini and then how to run the test and it gave me summary. It was quick, but these were the details 4.1 has given to me. Now I will create a new chat, a fresh chat, and let's ask the same question to other model called Claude Haiku. So let's go for Claude Haiku 4.5. Put in the same question, enter. Again, these are all paid subscript models, so definitely they will perform well. And now it is thinking. I think it is taking more time to think, but oh, cool. A lot of details. If you see, much more detail than what we got here using Claude Haiku. And definitely, I think coding wise, coding wise, the output of Haiku 4.5 is better than 4.1. And definitely, you might be seeing, hey, Viplo, you might have done the wrong comparison. You should have used maybe GPT 5.4 codex. But what I'm thinking is I will pick the lowest model, which are of very less cost, because I want to compare it with Gemma, which are free model. So it won't be a good comparison if I take the Sonnet or Opus or 5.4 or Codex, definitely I know they will be performing better. But for this, we will keep the lower model so that it will be a better comparison, right? We should not do comparison of oranges with apples. So it should be an apple to apple comparison. But here you see Haiku has performed well. It has given me more detailed framework structure. It has also told me about requirement.txt. And if you see the code, it has more context like navigate, click, fill, get, or everything I'm getting. Even it gave me an example, even for base page inheritance concept, it has considered, and even async, it has considered with Python. That is a new thing. And you see PyTest ini file, then setup, virtual environment setup. So see if you somebody sees these, he can easily create a framework and just perform it. Or if I move it to agentic mode, definitely it will create this folder structure is what we can do. And it has asked, would you like me to explain any specific like parallel execution, CI/CD to? I believe Haiku, you won over GPT 4.1. Now let's move back to our pre-models and let's start with Qwen 2.5 coder. And I will again create a new session and let me ask the same question to Qwen model and let's send the request. And let me let you know that I have already configured Ollama and continue tool. So, but you need to do this configuration. But if you see, it's almost similar to how GitHub Copilot chatbots look like. It is also same. And now let me also show you my processors, whether it is running high or not. So if you see here, you go to process, my system has started hanging and currently it is 71% CPU usage. Ollama is taking the most as usual because it is right now thinking and around 5000 MB it is taking as a memory. And other is the VS Code, okay, then Google Chrome, Teams, Zoom, all those other apps. So right now we didn't get the answer. And if you remember when it was GPT, it was Claude. By now I would have gotten all the answers. So definitely in terms of speed, sorry to say, but Qwen, you are very slow. It's still thinking, and I don't know when it is going to generate the output. So again, I think free is free, and it's quite slower. So we will wait for some time, and it's already 1 minute now. I will put a timer so that we can see how much more time it is really taking. Right, it is taking. Still, it is thinking. So we will see. We will wait. If you want to forward the video, you can, but I want to be realistic here. I will not skip the video. So I will have my timer in few time. I think we already crossed 1 minute, so we will wait. Okay, let's wait. Finally, at least something related to playwright. It is writing, but I think with the speed, if you gonna work, maybe without AI, you can go much faster. Even if you simply Google, the Google will give you a much better answer in better speed. But let's see how much it can do. At least output is relevant. It is telling, okay, first you need to install Playwright and Python along with its Playwright plugin. But okay, pip install Playwright, Python Playwright. So at least commands are right. Playwright install commands are correct. But anyway, you should know it is running locally, so it does not have access to outside data. So security wise, yes, good. But if you see the way the speed, it's really, really, really slow. Okay, still thinking. So let me do one thing. I will start a timer. Still thinking. Okay, so I think still LLMs, the local LLMs are not ready. So okay, finally it has started writing something, but if you see the speed is really, really slow. And okay, at least it is writing sync API. So at least in terms of accuracy, I think they are good. So if I would have got a better processor, I think it would have worked much quicker. But again, not everyone have better processor, and so they don't have all GPU inbuilt. So for a normal user like me, it's challenging because see, if it's more than now 7 to 8 minutes. It's still writing. So meanwhile, what I will do, it's gonna take a huge amount of time, I think. However, when I see the context is good. I mean, whatever it has generated, it is relevant. I'm not seeing any coding error. It's like my test fixture for page it has made examples it is creating. So the output quality wise, at least Qwen is good, but it's very slow. It's really really slow. So I'm not stopping it here. And since we have Gemma, and Gemma is as per the company claim, it has to be a little quicker and output should be better. And people are claiming that it is killer of LLMs, no need to pay, and a lot of things are going on in the market, right? So we will do one thing. I will create a new session. We will use Gemma, and same question we will ask and enter. And now I will start log again, refresh, start. And now let's see how much could Gemma 4 E4B perform. So, okay, by now GPT had already responded. It has taken not more than 30 seconds. Even Claude Haiku had started writing in 1 minute. So anyway, I think again, uh, it's quite slow. And again, it is running in my system locally, and definitely it depends on my configuration. And if you see my task manager, if I go to performance, yes, so almost 70% memory consumed, CPU 67%. It's still not 100% it is consuming. That is good. And but again, the response time is slow. Somewhat even Queen was slow. And even Gemma 4, I guess, it's been now more than a minute. We didn't get the response. So let's see how much time it's gonna take. So keep your eye on timer. If you wanna skip this part of the video, you can, because you can see the time also. And okay, still nothing. Still showing generating. So we have almost completed 1 hour 30 minute. Okay. Okay. So I think whether it is Queen or Zema, response time is really slow. So if you will try to use it for any of your demo in your local system, I think it's not gonna work. You still need to have better a paid subscription, or simply you can have GitHub Copilot free version, and you can play with your auto mode, and definitely you will get better response. Speed will be better. So even if it will give me a better context or whatever, but if it has to be this much slow, I don't think it makes me any sense to run it locally in my HP laptop. So from time constant, it's really annoying. So, or maybe I should have, or you should have a better processor, but right, in your daily life, you don't need that heavy processors and you need to buy 2, 3 lakh laptops. I will buy it. So again, if you have to really compare cost, you need your hardware cost will be 2 lakh, 3 lakh, maybe to run it. So instead, maybe you can have a $4, $5 subscription. Uh, that will still be a win if you buy it, I think. So again, I think Gemma is marketing gimmick. If you see, it's more slower. Queen by now had responded. Now it's almost 4 minutes, still showing generating. Um, that's weird. Or maybe I will try this in Ollama, and I've already tried. If you see Gemma 4, for thought process, it has taken 1/22, which is 2 minutes previously, but it was more than that. And this was the output I got, and you see that it is decent. If you see, it has given me this framework, and this is the setup things. But again, it has taken a good amount of time also when I had done this before this video. And this is the one with Queen, Queen model, Queen 2.5. I had done the research. It was much quicker. And if you see, even the output quality was good. See, almost similar to Gemma, and maybe better than Gemma. If you see the more details, more better concepts, better summary. And if you see here, it's not that detailed. So again, I think Qwen win. Gemma had lost here. So I don't know. I still think it is a marketing hype, and I think finally after 5 minutes, I started getting my response. And let's see how good response is. So it took 5 minutes finally, but at least it is running something. Um, you got prerequisite, paper installed, library itself. Okay, this is it is telling, and now it is creating project structure. But speed, speed is a big concern for me. Yes, output is generated, good, and so far even it looks relevant. I don't see any errors in this local model, but the response time is really poor because generally you get a time to demo or do POC to share with or in your real time work. If you have to stop for this much time, you would have done things better with better speed manually. So I don't think it's gonna be productive for you to use Gemma for locally. You also try in your system. You can also let me know if by chance if it is working better in your system. I might have done some mistakes while doing it. Maybe you can try with LM Studio. What I'm hearing that LM Studio it is maybe it is better there. What is what I'm getting to know from the internet. So with Ollama at least when I tried it's not worth with continue tool with Ollama integration. It's very slow. Maybe you can give it hit a try with LM Studio and in the comments you can let me know that hey Viplav it was more quicker. So you can let me know. But in terms of output, here and there Queen is, I think, better. It responded more fastly, at least to me using Ollama, and it had more detail. So again, I think Semaphore, it's more of a marketing gimmick, is what I say. Because again, if you have to really run it locally, you should have a better processor. Perhaps then it will be quicker. Because for me, with my current system setup, it is quite slow, and to me, I will not use it. It's of no use to me because it is so slow that I can manually do a better job. I can simply Google and write all this thing. It won't take me time. I can use Gemini. I can use GPT free version. That will also give me the same output. So with this, I just want to conclude that again, Semaphore seems to me a marketing gimmick where people are saying it is free, free, free. No, if you see the response and all, for your normal usage, for a normal user who want to run it in their own personal laptop, it's not worth waiting this much. You can simply use free model. And if security is really concerned and all, then definitely in your company, right? So already all the companies are using enterprise GitHub Copilot version, so you won't need to struggle this much. So with this, I would like to end my video. Otherwise, it's gonna take so much time. I have to wait. It is still generating, and you see the speed. It's quite slow, and it's annoying to see this much slow speed. But good that at least we have something than nothing. So you also let me know your thoughts. You also try in your system, and you also let me know if you really found Gemma 4E 4B useful for you. Please consider this response time because even if it gives the accurate data, it's all about time saving, right? And if you are not able to save time with AI, there's no point of AI. So think that and let me know your thought in comment section. And I request you to subscribe my channel so this give me more motivation to make such more videos, some useful videos for our QA community so that we all can fly together. Okay, thank you all then. Bye, take care.